joining us live for the very latest on that. Ashutosh, this is a question that everybody is wanting an answer for. Like, how soon do we get a glimpse of these workers? How soon do they actually see the light of the day, the first sunlight in 12 days that they would be seeing?
Well, assessing the situation, Sneha, here, I'm very hopeful that 12th day won't enter to the 13th day. Today is the 12th day of the entire rescue operation, and we are hopeful that by late evening this will be completed. There were major obstruction last midnight, but which was cleared by NDRF personnel, cutting down the metal structures came on the way during the drilling. Now the alignment of the second last and the last pipe, which is underway, which requires again, another round of effort, which is a very long exercise that takes nearly 3 to 3.5 hours. Now, 2 pipes in the alignment itself takes 6 to 7 hours, and then going by the speed of 5 meters per hour. So you just add another 2. So it's nearly 8 to 10 hours exercise which is left. But if there is any more, surprise elements come down in the rest, is 12 meter, which is left yet to be crossed over by the auger machine. If there are more surprises, are many more concrete, boulders, rock structures, iron pipes, iron rods, metallic structures, then probably it will be a little more time taking. But because other preventive measures have already been taken, all preparedness has already been done, there are adequate number of spare parts which is available. Now the drilling is likely to begin anytime soon, and as and when it takes place, then the process will not be really very long, very time taking. So all agencies are waiting for a final go ahead. Once the alignment is completed, once the welding process of the second last pipe to the already last pipe available is done, and then they will further go for the alignment, cooling down. That's a standard operative procedures. So as and when it is completed, so we are very hopeful that by sunset or maybe by 8 p.m. they all will be out. Other preparations as far as sending out NDRF personnel inside the escape tunnel has already been made. The moment pipe makes a breakthrough, they'll enter inside with the adequate amount of oxygen cylinder, oxygen mask, stretchers, everything that is put on standby, health infrastructure, health facilities in the nearby town where they will be taken first. Family members are waiting here, they'll all be waiting. So this is gonna really be not less than at least a Diwali for both 41 trapped workers and their family members who are already here in Uttarkashi, Sneha.
Yes, Ashutosh, once again I want to ask, for those who do not, and for somebody like me who's not there, I just want to visualize this. What really is going on right now? What exactly are the rescue workers doing, and how much time is it going to take, and what really is going to be the process of the workers coming out from where they are stuck right now, where there is debris right now? What tunnel are they going to be using? What pipe are they going to be using? What is it that has been planned?
Okay, so let me take you 12 hours back how it all started. This is 11:45 now. Nearly 13 hours ago, some 12:45, the machine which was drilling, the second last pipe was on alignment. That is the 9th pipe was on alignment. And the moment it started drilling, there was some obstruction. And what exactly that obstruction was? Exactly the metal rod like this. Now, when you make a tunnel, such kind of infrastructure, the outer periphery, the outer wall need to be protected. These kind of metallic structures, and this is like very barely 10 mm rod, iron rod. Inside there are 50 mm rods, and in a multiple way, literally a net of those rods, and beyond that there you have the arch, metallic arch. So because the mountain literally collapsed inside the tunnel, the entire structure with these boulders, metal rocks, everything came down. So that was the major hurdle. This was the third time it happened. So the auger machine failed to cut it down. Immediately it was decided to send personnel to cut it down with the abrasive machine, abrasive blade. The NDRF personnel did make an attempt, walking inside literally 40 meters in the escape pipe, reaching to other side, going inside, there is no oxygen in that situation. So they carried their SAB mask and the oxygen cylinders. They went inside, then started cutting down the metallic rock, but they failed. The first attempt was failed. Immediately it was decided that for one attempt could be gas cutting using oxygen. So they managed a long, literally 45 meter long pipe, connected another end with the oxygen supply, and one personnel again wearing a mask and a cylinder with a capacity of 1 to 1.5 hours of breathing went literally inside by crawling, and they cut it down the entire structure. Over 6 hours of the exercise, 8 persons from NDRF made this possible cut down. Now the alignment process as we speak is underway. Once the alignment of the pipe or the escape tube is done, that will be connected to the last pipe, and then after completing the rest 12 meters, there will be a breakthrough. They will cross the debris and reach the other side of the debris, and then the first priority will be in a sequence that the communication personnel from NDRF, then the 12-member team of the NDRF, they will enter by crawling inside. What will they carry? That will be SAAB mask, oxygen cylinders, first aid kits, and rope, and then they have designed a special trolley, which is a stretcher, which has a bearing and a wheels. They will take this bearing inside, the stretcher inside, and then they will decide on the medical mental conditions, set the priority, that how many personals, how many of those workers and who will enter first. Because there are 3 to 4 stretchers, it will be roped to the another end, to the open end, right at this portal behind me, and then they will go one by one and they will pull it down. So, you know, yesterday I had a walk in a 6-meter long such tube. It was quite difficult because there could be claustrophobia. You feel suffocated. So they might be given even oxygen mask with a cylinder. But the dragging process, because it will be looking like water park slide. There will be wheels on the stretcher. Once they lie down, the other side will open it. Their distance is 6 meters, and the traveling time for 2 to 3 personnel, one go on 3 stretchers, will not be more than 1.5 minutes. So entire operation, then only the evacuation will take 10 to 15 minutes. Now there will be one question in the minds of the viewers, that what if there is further any untoward incidents? These persons will carry the abrasive blades, other equipments, essential equipments, because if there are any untoward while the rescue operation underway, while the evacuation takes place, if there are more debris fall on the other side, at least these NDRF persons who are trained in such tragedy, dealing with such tragedy, evacuation, rescue operations, they will be dealing with other trapped workers. They'll be here as a big strength there inside, and then they will further decide the course of action about further evacuation, because now there is a communication device available as far as microphone is concerned. There is a hearing device, a loudspeaker, small pocket loudspeaker is made available. So now there is a proper communication, there is a proper food, essential clothes have been sent in, and now all men in uniform are waiting to enter inside. But it all depends on the rest 12 meters of the penetration, which is underway as we speak. Once the alignment is completed, the process will not be really very long. But the alignment process, welding process, adding tubes, the capsules on the auger machine tunnel, which is quite time taking process. So as now we can assess that maybe by 8 p.m. this operation could be over. Having said, there is no such any more surprises coming on the way, because if there are more such structure, then it could be again another time taking process, Neha.